Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say there's big drama ahead this week as Steffy Forrester's return to Los Angeles arrives. CBS soap fans have been counting down the days until Jacqueline Masons would return from maternity leave. Now that day has finally arrived. But sadly, it doesn't look like she will be with her husband much longer. Are one of the bold and the beautiful fans' most beloved couples on the verge of a divorce? Here's what's coming up next week on the CBS soap. Keep reading for all the details. Steffy and Finn have been rock solid for years on the bold and the beautiful. However, there are some cracks in their marriage. Between Luna Nozawa and Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, Sin doesn't stand a chance. Before Steffy left town, there were definitely some sparks flying between her and Liam. Soap opera rumors indicate that when Steffy returns, she may confess that she has feelings for her ex. It's safe to say Finn, Tanner Nolan, is not going to take the news well. Meanwhile, fans can expect a reunion between Liam Spencer and Hope Logan, Annika, Noel. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say that once Steffy sees Hope and Liam together again, it will definitely stir up some old feelings for her. The truth of the matter is Liam Spencer is starting to look like a better option for a husband. At least when Steffy is married to Liam. She doesn't have to worry about his illegitimate children holding her hostage or shooting her. All signs are pointing to the bold and the beautiful writers resurrecting the popular love triangle between Hope, Liam and Steffy. John Finnegan is a handsome and loving doctor. It won't be hard for the Powers to be at the daytime show to find him another love interest. Have you missed Steffy Forrester on The Bold and the Beautiful? Are you looking forward to her return? Who do you think is the best man for her for months? Steffy Forrester and Dr. John Finnegan have been the image of strength, the couple who survived Sheila Carter's bullets, Liam Spencer's temptation, and the relentless pressure of the Forrester dynasty. But in upcoming episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful, the fairy tale begins to shatter. Steffy and Finn's marriage, once hailed as the soap's golden love story, is now hanging by a thread. The trigger? One name, Luna Nozawa. The situation surrounding Luna's paternity, her scandalous night with Zend, and the bitter fallout between Finn, Poppy, and Lai has spiraled out of control. And for Steffy, the emotional chaos has become unbearable. But what begins as tension over Luna's future soon explodes into a full-blown marital crisis that could permanently divide one of the show's most beloved couples. Finn's compassion, his greatest strength, becomes the root of his downfall. His decision to protect Luna and Poppy despite Steffy's objections begins innocently enough. He sees Luna as a young woman caught in the crossfire of family dysfunction, not as a threat. But when Steffy confronts him, warning that Luna's drama could destroy their peace, Finn's reaction is defensive, even cold. "She's my cousin, Steffy. She's family. I can't just abandon her because you don't approve," Finn snaps in an upcoming heated exchange. Steffy's eyes flash with disbelief. "Family? Since when does family mean more than me?" That line hits hard. For Finn, who has long struggled with feeling torn between his biological mother Sheila and his moral compass, Steffy's accusation cuts deep. He tries to explain that his motives come from empathy, not betrayal, but Steffy's not buying it. Each conversation between them ends in raised voices and wounded silence. The emotional divide grows. Steffy begins sleeping in the guest room. Finn spends late nights at the hospital or confiding in Luna. The distance turns physical and psychological. For the first time since their wedding, Steffy begins to question whether Finn truly understands her. As if fate were waiting for this moment of weakness, ghosts from Steffy's past re-emerge. Liam Spencer, ever the opportunist, notices the strain between Steffy and Finn. Despite his current confusion about Hope and his own moral failings, Liam still harbors deep feelings for Steffy. He tries to play it casual, dropping by to check on Kelly, offering support, and reminding Steffy how amazing she's been holding the family together. But his soft tone and sympathetic eyes begin to wear down Steffy's defenses. "You don't deserve this, Steffi," Liam tells her. Finn's heart is in the right place, but it's divided. "You've been through enough pain. You need someone who puts you first." Those words stir old emotions. For a brief moment, Steffi recalls their past. The good, the bad, the undeniable chemistry. While nothing romantic happens yet, the emotional affair has already begun. Finn senses it too. When he finds Liam at the cliff house, the confrontation is explosive. "You've got some nerve coming here," Finn growls. Liam smirks. "If you were taking care of your wife, maybe I wouldn't have to." It takes everything in Finn not to hit him. But Steffi's silence during the confrontation speaks volumes. Her hesitation, her refusal to take sides, it all signals a deeper fracture. Meanwhile, Luna's world continues to crumble. Her paternity test results, which were supposed to end the chaos, have only made things worse. Speculation swirls. Is Bill Spencer truly her father, or is there more to the story? Rumors in Los Angeles suggest that someone tampered with the results. Lai suspects Poppy, and now Finn's trust in his own mother begins to fade. The Nozawa women are tearing each other apart, and Finn's caught in the middle. He becomes Luna's emotional anchor, but that closeness only fuels Steffi's paranoia. One night, Steffi walks into the hospital to find Luna hugging Finn tightly, tears streaming down her face. It's innocent. Luna's thanking him for standing up for her. But Steffi doesn't see that. She sees betrayal. Without a word, she turns and leaves. The next morning she's gone. The kids packed and the house eerily silent. Finn comes home to a note, "I need space. I can't live like this anymore. Steffi." When Steffi flees Los Angeles, she heads to Aspen, the place that has always been her emotional sanctuary. But she doesn't go alone. Her mother, Dr. Taylor Hayes, joins her after receiving an urgent call. Taylor's presence brings a mix of comfort and confrontation. She loves her daughter but doesn't sugarcoat her words. "You and Finn built something real, Steffi. But you've both let pride take over. If you don't face your part in this, you'll lose him for good." Steffi resists at first, insisting she's the victim. But as Taylor pushes harder, cracks appear in Steffi's denial. Taylor reminds her that control, Steffi's need to dictate every aspect of her life, has always been her downfall. "You can't protect everyone, Steffi. Sometimes love means letting someone else fix things their way." Taylor's insight forces Steffi to re-examine her marriage. But by the time she decides to return home, Finn's already making a life-changing choice. After weeks of silence from Steffi, Finn spirals. His once orderly life becomes chaotic. Lai continues to criticize him for siding with Poppy. Luna leans on him for emotional support. His medical career suffers as his mind drifts constantly to his failing marriage. And then, in a shocking twist, Finn crosses a line. Late one night, after comforting Luna through another emotional breakdown about her family drama, Finn's guard slips. The two share a brief, impulsive kiss. The moment is fleeting and filled with regret. But the damage is done. Finn pulls away instantly, horrified at his lapse in judgment. Luna, too, is stunned. She apologizes, but the guilt between them becomes unbearable. When Steffi returns home days later, Finn can barely look her in the eyes. He wants to confess, but the words stick in his throat. Instead, he overcompensates, showering her with affection, apologizing for the past, promising change. Steffi, touched by his vulnerability, starts to believe they might have a chance. But secrets never stay buried in Los Angeles for long. It doesn't take long for the truth to surface. Zend, who's been growing increasingly bitter and jealous over Luna's closeness to Finn, overhears a tense conversation between Luna and Poppy. When Luna confides in her mother about what happened with Finn, Zenda records the conversation. His motives are selfish, to destroy Luna and get her out of Forrester Creations. But the result is catastrophic. He leaks the recording anonymously to Ridge Forrester, who confronts Finn in front of the entire Forrester family. The fallout is immediate. Steffi's face turns pale as the room spins. "You kissed her," she whispers, her voice trembling. It wasn't what it looked like. It was a mistake. I was vulnerable, Finn pleads. But to Steffy, the betrayal feels like a knife to the heart. She remembers Liam's warnings, the late nights, the defensiveness. All of it suddenly makes sense. Ridge tries to intervene, reminding everyone that mistakes happen, but Steffy can't hear it. You were supposed to be different, Finn, she says through tears. You were supposed to be the one I could trust. With that, she storms out, for the second and possibly final time. The scandal sends shockwaves through the Forrester, Spencer, and Finnegan circles. Hope sympathizes with Steffy but quietly reminds her that forgiveness can sometimes lead to healing, a comment that Steffy takes as patronizing. Brooke, on the other hand, sides with Steffy completely. Finn betrayed your marriage. You don't owe him anything, she declares. Meanwhile, Bill Spencer, now fully invested in Luna's well-being, takes aim at Finn for taking advantage of her. He even threatens to destroy Finn's career. Lai, disgusted by the chaos, turns on everyone, including her own son. You've ruined everything I built for you, she snaps. You're just like your father, weak and foolish. Finn stands alone. Professionally, emotionally, personally, he's lost everything. His marriage, his mother's respect, and the woman he once saw as family are all gone. As Steffy rebuilds her life, she finds herself gravitating toward an unexpected source of strength, Carter Walton. Carter's calm demeanor and quiet understanding draw her in. They begin working closely at Forrester Creations on a new lingerie line, and soon their professional chemistry becomes personal. Carter, having been burned by Quinn and Katie, is hesitant, but the connection is undeniable. Meanwhile, Liam watches from the sidelines, realizing he may have lost Steffy for good. For the first time in years, Steffy's future isn't tied to a Spencer or a Finnegan, it's her own. While Steffy begins to heal, Finn embarks on a redemption journey. He throws himself into medicine, volunteering for underfunded clinics, and working with trauma victims. Slowly, he begins to understand that love can't survive without accountability. His therapy sessions reveal a pattern. Finn's constant need to fix women in distress stems from his guilt over Sheila, his mother. He spent his entire adult life trying to save others from chaos he couldn't control as a child. When he finally reaches out to Steffy again, it's not with excuses, but honesty. I don't expect forgiveness, he says quietly. I just need you to know I'm trying to become the man you believed I was. Steffy listens, tears welling, but she doesn't answer. It's clear that love remains between them, but trust will take time to rebuild. Months later, during a major Forrester event, fate intervenes again. A fire breaks out backstage, trapping Kelly inside. Finn, who's attending the event, rushes into the blaze without hesitation. He saves Kelly, collapsing from smoke inhalation moments after handing her to Steffy. As he lies unconscious in the hospital bed, Steffy stays by his side, holding his hand. Memories flood back, their wedding, their children, their laughter. When Finn finally opens his eyes, Steffy whispers, "You came back to me, again." It's a small, fragile moment of connection, the kind that the bold and the beautiful thrives on. Their marriage may be in ruins, but their story isn't over. The fallout from Steffy and Finn's collapse will ripple across Los Angeles. Expect to see Luna's redemption. Luna's guilt leads her to leave Forrester and pursue a fresh start. But will she find love again? Perhaps with RJ or even Zen to Poppy's downfall. Rumors suggest Poppy's secrets about Luna's paternity still aren't fully revealed. Taylor's new mission. Taylor vows to bring healing, but ends up caught between Ridge and Brooke's endless rivalry once again. Steffy's independence. For the first time, Steffy may choose not to be defined by any man. And as for Finn, his road to redemption has just begun. Because on the bold and the beautiful, love may shatter, but it never disappears entirely. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our BOLD and BUTI Fuel UPDATE YouTube channel for more update news.